I call you to a personal relationship with me. I am calling each of you to a personal relationship with me. So personal that I am the living experience of your every moment. That you are not only wrapped in my love, but that we see each other, meaning that we know, love, and commune together each moment of your life. For didn't I explain to you that this is what the entire purpose is of this journey into ego? That we could be close, so close, that you could be in me, but not lost in bliss. That you could be in communion with me, as if we were one, and yet we could relate. Oh, beloved one, we have done it. We have accomplished all we set out to do. You are now strong and glorious beings with individuality. You know yourselves in a way that will forever keep you in constant renewal, as an energy system and a consciousness of love that knows itself as my heart. Just so have you also come to the same place in your development with your twin flame. In just the same way, you can love totally, completely, fully. Being one, you are so beautifully unified. One heart serving the delivery of love, yet ever able to relate, to see yourselves unique within the whole of you. I call you to a personal relationship with me, that you may know the experience of divine love as it flows through you, that you may also see that you are one with everything, yet ever you are yourself as well. And as you realize this unity of all I am as you as well, you will never again look on any part of creation in the same way. Every human being shall be worthy of your total recognition that whatever they believed about things not in love, they will disappear like mist in your love. You will never disregard human suffering, but you will know with clarity the very truth of which I began, that they too have a personal relationship with me, and you can see me in them, touching them, loving them, holding them in great tenderness. You then can relate to me in them in a personal way. Can you feel this? Not only will you know them as yourself, resonating with love with which you and they are made, you will see how I love them personally from every angle. You will love them for me. You will also be able to communicate with me as I express within their life. You do not yet grasp what this will mean because we have just begun to open into our relationship. Forever you, whose lives are so dedicated, have just begun to experience life as I will show it to you. Miracle upon miracle of unfolding love. Precious flame of life, opening as bird, dancing forth as flower, taking wing, growing deep, oh, all the beauty everywhere. It sings to you a special song. It sings in the key of ecstasy, and it is a conversation of love, to love in growing awareness of itself. Each life that you meet now, I will reveal to you. It is all about our personal relationship. You can see again how ego, in its quest for self-preservation, takes even this direction and begins to alter it. Suddenly you find yourself off on some winding road on things you must do to finally be able to commune with God. Or you discover that, oh, so subtly, you've become involved in something else without ever knowing it. You've become involved in something that sounds so important, even opening the heart, but it has made us impersonal again. This, then, is your peace, all of you whose eyes rest upon these pages. Our relationship is personal, a living communion of conscious love. Only knowing me can you ever know yourself. Only the active participation in the living organism I am can bring you into your fulfillment. There is only love, and it is ever given personally. One love, given and thus received, reflected endlessly in billions of glorious forms. So whether it is loving your soulmate or loving the earth, loving a child or loving a world, every experience arises out of the personal giving of love. Ideas will come and go, techniques will always fail, but having, creating the focus, the stillness, the freedom from the little mind and ego, will allow the love to rise in an exaltation of movement as I am personally in love with you. For to be alive is to be a part of the glorious action of the ongoing moment of creation. To be a part of an organism bursting forth of life, a deep and gloriously vibrant contact as will moves upon the deep of love. Thus, even the stillness of being is not enough. Yet out of stillness ecstasy will rise every time for the reverberation of the great moment. The love-making, the movement is a personal experience for each of you, for every form of life. For you are there. You are completely present in everything, bit as much as I am present in you. We are inseparable. Yet the very purpose of creation, your creation, is relationship. That I can give love to you. That I can know you and you me, and we are forever expanded in this miracle. For a miracle it is. That I am such passion to give the love I am, and that you reflect that back to me because you are strong enough to maintain your own identity right in the middle of the explosion of love from which you are forever coming forth. This, as yet, will be difficult for you to comprehend. But beyond time, you also are exploding forth. You are exploding forth from me as I am in the moment of creation, where I have become movement, divine masculine upon the all, the divine feminine. And because everything I am is reflected throughout creation, you come forth as exactly the same relationship. Thus, you are forever exploding forth in love with your soulmate. A personal relationship. Beloved ones, this is the only answer, the goal, the focus of any and every spiritual path, whether you know it or not. It was originally the focus of every religion on earth as well, a place where people could gather to amplify for each other the experience of the ecstasy of life. Think for a moment about the reverberations of the moment of creation. The all I am in glorious explosion of life. The making of life by the movement of my will to give the love I am upon the deep love of my being. Think of the explosions of light, the dancing, pulsing, buzzing, singing exclamation of the creative moment. This energy is touching you now. It is bathing you. It is filling you. It is that of which you are made. A moment bathed in this life will shake you into ecstasy so huge that you are scattered like golden particles across the great pond of the universe. Now think of current human life. Where is all of that energy? Now I can reconfirm for you that every bit of your energy is being taken up, holding out that ecstasy, keeping it away, pretending it doesn't exist. Oh, dearest ones, if everyone released all the hidden effort this requires, the earth would instantly become a living sun. And this is not a metaphor, it is a fact. Thus must you rejoin me. Allow me to return to you your heritage of light, and of course, you have been carefully indoctrinated against our great communion exactly because of this. The moment that you realize I am available to you, I am personal, in that moment you release the lie. For in that moment you are reconnected to the truth, your truth as the deepest heart of all I am. In that moment I begin to lead you quickly home to the glory that you are. Once I am a conscious part of your life, nothing can stop us, nothing. You awaken to the truth of our love, even if it takes you years to fully let it in. It will happen. The power, the light, the ecstasy, and the love you are, and the love that reflects that back to you, your soulmate. Thus has all on earth been going backward, reversed into a sucking vortex rather than a giving river. Also, you could pretend to be something other for a while than love. Into this, of course, have come all sorts of plans by little minds to use your light for purposes of fortifying anti-life, shielding you from all the love that you are. If you escape the little mind and touch the greater being, you are ready, but not yet here in the explosion that we are. The greater being is the all of love, the ocean of the feminine, containing all love and holding all within. But it still must have the action, the great and powerful movement on the deep. For you to know yourself, you must give forth. Now I shall be personal, speaking right into your hearts, here in the world in which you live. Not really. Perhaps it would be more appropriate to say the world to which you led yourselves in a desire to experience yourselves with limitation. Anyway, here you are, and you have asked the question, what of those with dedicated hearts but with no spiritual practice? What of those whose lives are found very much in the world? And what of my life personally? I shall answer every one, for some will find, when reading this, they will feel my living presence say to them, this is your message. And for others it will clarify the confusing offers of enlightenment that pour upon the trusting minds of humanity right now. Do I need to sit and meditate, to chant and walk the labyrinth, to study this or that technique, to eat, to fast, to live on light? Of course, you know the answer. But I remind you here as well, your only goal, beloved ones, is to have me in your life. And you will have the only thing you need, for I am here, recognized. Then, of course, I will guide you in the perfect course of opening the petals of your golden lotus heart, of connecting every level, and most importantly, becoming that which you are meant to be. I am personal. I am love being given. Given with the most passion, the most tenderness, the deepest care, the greatest respect for the glory that you are. How I love you. Oh, how magnificent the moment when you turn and ask for me. Not God help me, get this or that or something else. Not God save me from all the ego's machinations that tangle you up within your little self. But rather, God, I love you, with an open heart reaching out to me. From this comes the moment of connection. In this moment all the heavens reverberate. A child of God returns. Thus do angels sing to angels. Thus do the Logi sing to worlds. Thus do the stars sing forth in harmony, and all creation acknowledges the shedding of the fantasy that you are anything but divine love in form. Thus do you prime the pump with gratitude, which helps release the hold on the gravity of ego, and thus do you begin the awakening to love. Amen.